What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the VO2 Max channel. Well, there's a good start to the video. As I explained in my last video, my old controller, it's just the way the cord. You can see I'm just playing with it. You can see the light turned off there. Just the way I'm playing with it. It'll turn itself off and on throughout throughout our playtime here. So hopefully you guys joined me for the last video. If not, basically how I used to record videos and will do for certain games is right from the laptop. I got the games on Steam or on Xbox or whatever, and I record that way. But there were some games that I really wanted to start streaming, aka Diablo 3. Weirdly enough, I would like to start streaming it, and I think it'll actually be better on my system if I use an Xbox or a Nintendo Switch, because I'd like to play Mario at some point for you guys. You know, doing something like that on the console instead of on the app, because I can't play Mario on the PC. I have to actually have a capture card. So I went out a couple weeks ago and purchased myself one, and this is the fruits of the labor here. My last video was the first video playing Diablo 3. I was just showing off one of my fun builds. We didn't end up doing too much. We did a couple of I ran through the inventory, and then we did a couple of rifts. We did one regular rift at our torment level, and then a couple of greater rifts, and got our butts kicked a little bit. So, which is totally fine. I don't mind losing. I don't mind showing you guys the drawbacks of the build, because there were drawbacks. But in this video, we are going to do a 0 to hero. I don't have a timer for the video because, quite honestly, I don't know how to do that. That's something that I will get into eventually. I think it's a program that I need to grab off, like on the computer, and then import it as a scene selector. I'm sure there's, like, I've seen people do them before, and I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I just, I don't know how. So at least not currently. What we are going to do, though, is a 0 to hero. Basically, it'll probably take a couple of videos because I'm not super good at the speed running portion, but I'm hoping we can do it like within 4 or 5 hours. Probably 5 hours if we play our cards right here. But so basically what the issue is here is that there's a brand new season active. So I'm going to build a brand new character. Yep, we're going to do this. We're going to do Barbarian, seasonal hero. Yes, I get that. We're playing a brand new season. Lokar. How about, you know what? I had a character. There we go. Lorgar. He's the Primarch of the Word Bearers from... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Word Bearers from Warhammer 40k during the Great Crusade / Horus Heresy. So we're gonna call our guy Lorgar. I did not have a good run with him last time with Lorgar, but I was playing a hardcore character, and I ended up dying at like 50 Paragon or something. It was a kind of a bummer. But here we're gonna do. I think we want to do not our. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's not what I wanted to do. The new season hasn't started yet. So we are going to delete Lorgar. That's a bummer. Well, you guys get to see some more Freya gameplay here. Yeah, that's a bummer. I didn't realize the new season hadn't started yet, but it makes sense. It's still in the PTR. But I guess we'll just carry on with this character. I mean, I could probably still do a 0 to hero, but I don't really want to do that. I want to do that on the new season, whenever that starts. So that's a bummer. But anyways, we can start doing some runs here. How many item slots do I have? 27. Yeah, we can start doing some runs. Let's do another greater rift here. I do apologize about that. I could probably redo the intro, but I don't think I really want to. I want to show you guys the real life. This is real life. This happens. Oh yeah. Come on. And as soon as we hit Torment 70, then we can, or Torment 70, Rift 70, then we can start dropping Primal Ancients, and then that should really help us out every once in a while, even though you always get Primal Ancients for shit you don't need. It almost always happens that way.
No way.
We have done it. Oh god. Get out of there. Get me away from that. Those molten... whatever the hell assholes. Okay, let's get back in there, grab some of our... there we go. Like I was saying in my last video, there is going to be a little bit of latency, so I may... ah, damn it. So I might not normally... Fuck! I hate those arcane beams. Oh, wait! Oh, fuck off! I really wish they would get rid of that casting time. Oh, they're just going to get smashed again. This is what happens with this particular build. If you are not able to stay alive, you're gonna have a really hard time getting back on your feet. It's extremely difficult to restart the rift once it stops. That's why you should try not to die as much as possible. And it's totally doable. I think I procced some shit at a very bad time. Totally doable to not die. I didn't die in my last one. It's the same crater rift level. There we go. Your flesh is weak. It'd be really nice if we could finally start getting some upgrades here. That would be super handy. There's a bunch of our items that don't do anything for us. Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, I'm doing it pretty good. Yeah, there's a bunch of our items that don't do anything for us, which is a super bummer. And like, we're doing decent damage. I'm seeing like, 25 billion. I'm seeing some good numbers pop up here. 15, 30 billion. And I'm still getting like completely smashed by some of these bosses. It's our survivability that's the biggest issue. We've got tons of health. Tons of health. 1 million health, which is over what I normally have. Oh, fuck off. Things just hit you. There we go. It's kind of like a steam train. It takes a hot second to get going here. That always helps, just a little bit of... Somebody online. Yeah, like I said, it's certainly by no means a perfect build. But it's very fun. I find this to be an enjoyable build. If things are going well. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, up here. 128 kills, that's not bad. Oh god, this is annoying. No! Oh, fuck off! I hate those things. That was bullshit. I knew I was gonna die again there. There was nothing I could do about that. Let's just get out of here.
Not enough fury.
I try and stay away from any elite packs until I'm able to get rolling. Like, I'll even probably go back to the previous... I might. Maybe not. I'm gonna say go back to the previous floor and... There's definitely a little bit of latency here. I can see this lagging a little bit. But that's okay. That's okay. That was a good time for a Wrath of the Berserker. Right before the boss shows up, and I just got a level.
The Rift Guardian has
Go. Boom. Seems like that wasn't too bad. That was a slow rift. It was definitely slow, but that wasn't horrible. Let's see if we can get a little bit more Gempocalypse. Got a couple there. There we go. Get over to here. Rock and rolling.
I gave you power.
Paragon 410. Nothing we need. Band of Hollow Whispers. Still nothing we need. Oh my god, finally another potion. Sure. I'm tired of getting pushed around like it's going out of style. Okay, so let's get back to our Convention of Elements, because we're out of keystones. And we'll go do another Nephilim Rift here. Try and run through it as quick as possible.
Are you strong enough?
Oh, actually, you know what? I was going to run you guys through... yeah, I was going to run you guys through my build real quick here. I won't go too in-depth with it, but I'll explain kind of what's going on. Ambo's Pride, it's nice, but it's a placeholder more than anything right now. Frostburn, I keep it on there for chance to freeze enemies, and cold skills at basically 20% extra damage. And that'll work with my sword when I finally get that. Homing pads don't do anything for us aside from the fact that they are legendary and ancient. Or an ancient legendary. Aquila Cuirass is 50% damage reduction above 94% resource. And Dario's Visage gives us a little bit of Poison Nova. Doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot. It's a little bit of extra damage. Kimbo's Gold heals us for gold picked up, which is, again, doesn't really do anything for us. But we've got gemmed in there our Legacy of Dreams, which is at rank 55. So at rank 55, we're getting 210% damage for every legendary item equipped, and 2% damage reduction for every legendary, and then it's doubled for ancient items. So like our homing pads. That's why I'm wearing them. Vambraces of Secheron. Primary skills heal you for 5.4% of missing life. Because that's all we're doing. Dishonored Legacy is doing nothing for us, only that it is a ancient legendary. Skull Grasp is giving us a little bit more attack power, or not attack power, damage on our Whirlwind, which we're throwing into our build just for a little bit of flavor and for a little bit of spicy damage with Ambo's Pride. If I didn't have Ambo's Pride, I may not even be using Skull Grasp, to be perfectly honest, because it won't be worth it. So that's another thing that can probably get changed out here. It's good to have, and if you're going to make a Whirlwind focused Barb, you absolutely have that. Heal of Savages, doing nothing for us. It is only because it's an ancient legendary that we're wearing it. Depth Diggers are very good. Primary skills deal 100% additional damage, which is our Frenzy. Undisputed Champion for the belt. Frenzy gains the effect of every rune and deals 400% increased damage. Our skills are Frenzy with Sidearm to turn it into cold. Now it's a cold primary skill. Leap with Iron Impact. Leap is really good for getting in and out of situations depending on what I need it for. It's got a 5-second cooldown, which is really nice. It's fairly quick. Yeah, it can be used offensively to continue my streak, or it can be used defensively to get out of a place, or whatever, however I choose to use it. Overpower deals a little bit of damage to some enemies, and I get an increased critical hit chance for 5 seconds. Whirlwind, basically self-explanatory. I only use it sparingly, just a couple of taps every once in a while. Number one, I don't want it to burn through my Fury, and it looks like the first little bit you get is for free. So long as you don't hold down your Whirlwind button, it doesn't really cost a whole lot. And we use Dust Devils for a couple of reasons. It's basically just branching out damage, and that can help us with our item destruction to get a little bit of a speed bonus, or whatever the case may be. Battle Rage, get some extra damage and a little bit more crit chance. And then Wrath of the Berserker, and we gain all of our runes because we have Mordic's Brace on for our powers. We have Bastion's Revered for our cubed weapon because it is a two-handed weapon, and you almost can't really play Frenzy Barb without it. And it's a perfect slot to fit into this because it's a two-handed weapon. I would lose out on having two extra weapons. I can get 3 total unique powers if I do it this way. Mordic's Brace, Wrath of the Berserker gains the effect of every rune and a little bit of Flavor of Time. So we get some extra pylons. And then, yeah, that's about it. So like I said, I'm using our Legacy of Dreams gem so that I can... Okay, so we're basically at 175 million gold. I'm using the Legacy of Dreams gem so that we don't use any sets, even though the sets are better, really. The sets are better. But it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's really not the end of the world if we do this. Normally what I like to do is find a good set for speed farming and then try and farm up this set because it seems to always take so long. Right? Even getting one set where it can just keep you alive and you can get such a huge amount of power from it it's crazy good. So as you can see, even here we're getting smashed by some things. And like I said, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Oh. A set item. We're just sitting here talking about set items. Is that a ring? Alright, Traveler's Pledge maybe? So that, as you can see, that's what I'm talking about for Whirlwind. Most of the time, I'm just frenzying through everything. But every once in a while, I'll hit the Whirlwind button, and yeah, get a little bit of damage off because of our rend. So you can see which enemies are rended because they've got a big red like bleeding looking thing above their head. And this map is basically why I have see those extra couple that also allowed me to keep my item crushing going. That's why I have that. That's the whirlwind stuff where it sends out the dust devils. So now I've got extra movement speed, I've got extra attack speed, plus my frenzy. Oh, now this is awesome. Here we go. Conduit. I think this game has been bugged recently because it seems like when I overget my speed boost, it seems to cancel it. I'm not entirely sure why. At least that's just what it seems like, whether it is or not. I kind of misplayed on my leap, but that's alright. I thought we were gonna get some enemies up in here. Back over here. Yeah, like look at our gold. We just went up 30 million gold. Yeah. That's why I like to use the boon of the hoarder. Yeah, boon of the hoarder. Go away. Pick it up. Boon of the Hoarder is really good. 100% chance on kill to make the enemy explode with more gold. I heal whenever we pick up gold. I move faster when we pick up gold. And then you combine that with Frenzy, stacking 10 times. Your move speed, bonus. Oh my goodness, it gets crazy. That's the kind of thing I'll do to get out of that sticky situation. Take a little bit of damage potentially. Oh, I can't go down here. Take a little bit of damage, or at least, you know, whirlwind my way through that mess so that I don't get smashed by those explosions. Like I said, any of the enemies that have that little red mark above their heads, those are the guys that are going to take a bunch of damage over 1 second. And it's not a huge amount of damage. I mean, it is right now, but it doesn't end up being a huge amount of damage in the long run. But it is a little bit. It's a little bit of something, something. Nothing that I want there. And I don't mind leaping into a fight like this because by the time I'm done the fight, my cooldown will be gone, and I can then just leap over to the next one. Go. Oh, nobody there. Oh, I don't think I grabbed the experience shrine. Whap, whap. I thought it was an egg. Yeah, this is basically this is a little slow, in my opinion, to be clearing a rift, but we're almost done. Ideally, you want to cut about 2 or 3 minutes off of this,
The Rift Guardian is here.
and for sure I could. There we go. And usually what I'll do when I'm doing these rifts is I'll stick around a little bit longer. I'll try and get a few more kills, get a little bit more money. Like, not even all that much. Stick around for a little bit. I've gotten some of the best drops, like even this, I might not. Depending on what it is. Nah, screw it. See, like if I'm in a good rhythm and I can just pick up the stuff and keep rolling through certain maps, then for sure I will.
Well,
But this particular one didn't quite work, so sad as that. Oh, so that does... So I was wondering about this. So his shoulders, all of my items are indestructible. So that also applies to my items. Because I've got it on our follower. And apparently that emanates to me, or whatever it's called. Is it emanates? Yeah, emanates, yeah. So apparently I get that too. Salvage. Not entirely sure. Wailing Host. This is also a really good... This is another good set here, Wailing Host. This does basically the same thing. Strength and damage. 3 main stats and 2... I think we keep this one, to be perfectly honest. Damage, strength, vitality, and sockets. Band of Hollow Whispers, I can get rid of that. Blood Brother. I can keep that one. Get rid of Bottomless Potion of Chaos. Broken Promises can go away. Sherma can go away. Dishonored Legacy can go away. Hack can go away. Halcyon's Ascent. Oh, this can go away. Iron-Tone Mud Spitters. Those might be okay, but they still need to be Kimbos. That can go away. Mage Fist can go away. Cracker can go away. Rakoffs. I'll keep that one. Remorseless. Sledge. Get rid of that one. Storm Shield can go away. Sunkeeper can go away. This one can go away. Anything that doesn't have... Yeah, anything that does not have a unique quality. I'll clean this all out later. Yeah, anything that doesn't have a unique quality, I'm going to get rid of. Wailing Host. Do I have... No, I don't have... Nope, that's not what I want to do. Where's my... There we go, Justice Lantern. Yeah, Wailing Host, I do not have the other one. Wailing Host and Litany of the Undaunted. Damn it. Boots, nothing there. Get rid of all that. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a clean inventory. Now we can go do another one. And at some point I might want to bump this up to Torment 13. Just to see how long this will take here. So right now we're at 29 minutes.
these fences won't go down
Let's see how fast we can do this. And we still don't even have our 10 streak Nephilim Fury or whatever. There we go. Certain maps you're gonna go through way faster than other ones, that's for sure. I'm definitely hitting A on that. I'll go up in here. And we'll go around. I I do apologize if the video quality is shit. My Xbox is on the old side. It's, you know, probably close to 10 years old now. Whenever the Xbox One came out. I think this is a second gen, but I don't rightly know. Basically, I bought it when Destiny came out. So however long Destiny's been out. It's got to be like 8 years. It's got to be like 8 years since Destiny came out. These are usually good maps. I usually get good mob density in here. Just pick everything up. And the closer everything is to your character, the better off you're gonna be. Because of your frenzy stacking to within 10 meters, I think, or 15 meters. Or yards, or whatever the hell it is. And also your whirlwind will hit more enemies. Nice, we're getting some legendaries here. Another storm shield. Damn it. But the main reason we do this, at least with the gem of the boon of the Hoarderon, is so that we can get a boatload of money. Then we really never have to worry about money ever again. Like 272 million. That's basically 100 more million than when I started the previous rift. So within 2 rifts, we got 100 million. Like I said, I usually get pretty decent monster density down in here. Oh, just a split second too late. Could have carried on that kill bonus. Oh well. Master bonus. Like I said in the previous video, there's definitely room for some improvements on this build. I just have yet to actually find any of them. I can't believe those swords still haven't come up. I've gotten very unlucky with some of my other earpieces. Like a lot of the ones that I did find that would work for the build, I haven't found them since I've been level 70. And if you're not picking up a level 70 item, you're doing yourself a massive disservice. I just pushed right through his shield there. And of course you made a liar out of me level. But yeah, I probably could have, like, if I look at all the unexplored part of this, probably could finish off this rift just being down here, but we'll see how this next spot is. Oh, these are always good ones. I'll finish this level, because we will probably get our goal here. $13.87. Ooh, there's a shrine over here. Yeah, and there's ways you can speed this build up too. You could have, instead of the Vambraces of Secheron, you could be using the Vambraces that give you extra monsters. Because usually you want to find an elite pack right as soon as you're done the, as soon as you picked up the shrine here, the pylon. I think I just picked up 2 power pylons, which is a bit of a mistake, but whatever. This level isn't going super stellar so far. We need to find some enemies. These little corridors are usually full of enemies. Then I'm get over here and do a little smashy smashy. And we didn't get any item destruction. And there's the end of the level. That's fine. Get me the hell out of here. Apparently you're not going to play nice with me today. Is that health chain? Not sure why they died so fast, but I'm not going to complain. Ooh. I hear a goblin. Another one of those blood brothers. Like, this is what I'm saying. That's the kind of shit that we're picking up. Another one of these. I just found one of these in the last episode, and it doesn't help us. This has been the case of this character. I found so much stuff that does not help us in the least. These are basically placeholders only. Here we go. This will help us. Here we go. Strength, resist all, attack speed, not ideal. I can probably roll my res to something else. Yeah, I could probably roll my res to something else, but this is what I was talking about in the last episode. This will be a big damage increase. Strength, resist all elements, attack speed. I can throw a diamond in there to give me a little bit more. Oh no, that's cooldown. I want either life or strength, so. Helm, extra gold. Yeah, so I guess it'll be life. But even still, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine with me. Because if you look at where this is going, like, literally I can just swap that out right now. And I could probably even give him Andariel's Visage. And they, like I said, there's not even a gem in here yet. So now what do we got for attack speed? So 1.72, 32 attack speed increase. And that's with only 2 stacks of Frenzy. We can get right crazy. Pop our Berserker because we're about to gain at a level.
The Guardian has found it.
Alright, Rift Guardian. Come on. Pop that again, because we got the level up. Okay, now, how far away are we? We should be able to kill some more monsters here now for a little bit. Like I said, I like to keep it not crazy. I'm not gonna go nuts out here, but maybe another elite pack or two. We'll go up here. Okay, never mind. Alright, never mind then. Okay, we'll go down here. Well, never mind. There's the end of the level. Okay. So that was that. But still, we were at 320 million gold. I'll go do this one again, and then we'll be rocking and rolling for gold for like forever, basically. Get rid of Blood Brother. Actually, I can keep that one. Get rid of the other one. Stalgard's Decimator. Stalgard's Decimator. This one right here. If we are starting a new character, this is what I will give them. Because basically what I'm going to do, and you can't do it, this would be like for an alternate character. But basically what you do with this is you put in, and that was like, I don't know, 7-8 minutes for that rift, which is too long, but that was with some screwing around here. You put in this gem here, where are we? Gem of Ease. Whatever, I'll just keep it for now. You put in the Gem of Ease. So you're gaining extra experience, and I think it goes up by 500 experience per level, I think. And then at level 25, you socket this into your level 70 Stalgard's Decimator, and all of a sudden you have a level 1, but rolled like a level 70 Stalgard's Decimator. And Stalgard's Decimator is one of the crazier weapons, so huge two-handed sword, and I love the way it looks. But your melee attacks throw a piercing axe at nearby enemies, dealing 591% weapon damage as physical. Damn it. It's not what I wanted. I just wanted to... Here we go. There we go, that's what I want. And this one's really badly rolled, 591. That can be up to 700. I think I might have another one of those, actually. Take that out. Take out the butchers. Take that out and that. Take out just those two, I don't care. Fjord Cutter. Fjord Cutter's another one that could help. Get rid of that. Ingium. Odinson, I don't need 3 of those. Let's do that. Don't need 2 Remorseless. Don't need 2 Schaefer's Hammer. Don't need 2 Scourges. Sky Splitter's also good. Sledge, that can go away. Here's my Stalgard's Decimator. Take the lower. I think that was the one we just got. Warmonger, that can come out. Sultan, that can come out. Grandfather, that can come out. Gavel of Judgment, that can stay. The Furnace, Standoff, those can all stay. But yeah, basically you take that gem and you stick it into, you put it into whatever weapon you want to use. Scourge, that, and that. There we go. Now there's all our inventory cleared out again, for the most part. Couple of pieces, but nothing that we need. Nothing we need, anyways. Yeah, let's go do another. Let's go do another rift here. Level 61. Let's do another level 61 and try not to die this time. And I almost did right off the bat. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm dangerously low. Dangerously low. I'll try and concentrate instead of talking and maybe getting murdered here. Since I am trying to show off the build a little bit. Sometimes you need to fall back and find your Oculus Rift again, just so you can score a few kills, get some extra damage pumping out. That's totally fine. Just be cool. The reason I like this build is because you always kind of have something to play for. Once you do your sets, for the most part, like obviously there's still more room to grow. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. There's still more room to grow, but it seems to come at a slower pace. This, I seem to progress, so long as you can find the things you want, I seem to progress a goodly amount. Like, it kind of seems like every time you level up, every time you get an extra level of something, you get a little bit better, and that goes to... It's the same as when you've got your sets as well, right? Every time you augment something, you get a little bit better. But the thing with this one is because you're playing on a lower torment, your advancements feel a little bit more meaningful. If that makes any sense. turn that on. Most of the time, you're gonna die from like wallers and these explodey guys. That's most of how you're gonna die. You're gonna get stuck into a wall. You will have just used your. I don't want to go back that way. Yeah, you will have just used your leap or whatever. You'll be low on fury, and then all of a sudden, or you'll have just procced your battle rage, and it takes you below your threshold, and then all of a sudden you get hit by one thing that's gonna kill you. Can be a little much. The nice thing about getting the shield pylon is that now I can just put myself in there, stand and bang. I don't have to worry about dying. Little 127 kills. Oh, thought I could steal a couple more there. Oh well. Quickly engage. I'm gonna re-proc my battle rage here because I can barely safely do it. I'm just about to level up again. And then I'll get my Wrath of the Berserker back. I'll save that for the end of the rift. I'll proc that just before the Rift Guardian gets here. Yeah, Rift Guardian. Oh, 2% left, really? And a Rift here. That's not good. That's a bummer. Unless we can get some kills here.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Try and get some kills.
Need more time.
Come on. Quit running away, you son of a bitch. There we go. There, and that's a better time, right? That's four and a half minutes.
I'm carrying too much.
You know, a little bit less would have been great. About a minute less is just about perfect. But that's okay, because we keep on pumping these up. Wow, 3 in a row. Four
I'm
times.
overburdened. I need to go back.
That didn't work for me. That's crazy. Okay, can we... Nope. Ancient Bone Saber, nope.
I cannot
The Butcher's
afford
Hook. The Butcher's Sickle or whatever it's called. That doesn't work for us. Get on out of here. Some more blood shards. Yeah, I'm probably going to be about topped out for where I can be.
I cannot afford that.
Attack speed's maxed out. Let's pump a little bit into crit damage. Resist all. That's going to be our next major milestone. Area damage. Get a little bit of area damage there. Can we upgrade any rare items? Yes, we can. That's an axe. There we go. Oh, for God's sakes. Something again that we can't use. Fucking same thing twice. I cannot believe this is the story of my life. I cannot believe. I already have these. This is what I'm saying. I can't believe that I still cannot find these items that I need to complete this build. It's crazy. No, not Echoing Fury. Echoing Fury is good. This does nothing for me. I'm not sure what this is. S of Johan. That could be good. S of Johan could be good. Let's just do this here. Yeah, I still can't find the things I need to upgrade, which is wild. Yeah, Echoing Fury's pretty good. Slaying enemies engulfs the wielder into a frenzy, which basically adds frenzy. Burning Axe of Shankus or whatever, don't care. This one's not bad. These pants aren't bad. Resource generation and damage is increased by 25% while moving and decreased by 23% while standing still. That's really good on a whirlwind build, because that's 25% damage increase. That's really good. IKs, boots. Nothing good there. Death Watch Mantle. These are not bad. I could trade these out, but then I would lose out my ancient. I need ancient stuff. Don't care about the IK. Lamentation. Rend can now stack up to 2 times. That's good for a Rend build. Rogar, don't care about that. Stone of Jordan. Don't care about Stone of Jordan. Another Storm Shield, don't care. Don't care about that. Warzeshian Gauntlets, I don't care about that. There we go. That's alright. That's alright. Alright, well we'll do one more here and then I think we'll call that a video. Pop in here. We're at 420. This video did not go the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. Totally fine. Let's see what our attack speed's at right now. 2.04. That's reasonable. Just straight up. 1633k damage. Glorious development. Just try and get through here, try and find some elite packs. Not quite. Couldn't quite get there. Get the hell out of here. I don't like the way this is going. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I'm gonna have to come back that way, I think. Nope, maybe not. So we can go over this way for a split second. Kill a bunch of these guys, get some mobs. Oh no! The thing is, we're still gaining levels at a fairly good clip. Oh, like, see that? That's a bummer. There was no reason my massacre needed to go away there. I was definitely attacking while those two things jumped past. I wish the cooldown on this thing was about a half a second longer. Oh, this is not good. These are the worst levels. Good timing with the Wrath of the Berserker, though. And again, this is my farming build. This is not a super good, like, you know, Wrath of the Waste whirlwind build. We're not pushing torment difficulties here. In fact, if I put together one of my sets, I could probably do a lot better and get a lot higher gems and then come back to this build, which is something that I may do, depending on how long the season is going to take to start here. But that's something that I may or may not want to do. I think I actually have to go this way. 148 kills, that's not bad. Yeah, get me out of here, come on. that was nice. To get me out of this place. Reproc our battle rage before we go into here. The reason I do it in times like that is because then I don't have to try and remember it halfway through. Hopefully there's only like, you know, once, maybe twice that you need to actually cast that. Hopefully I can kill the Rift Guardian before... Oh, that was a bad idea. I just popped my Wrath of the Berserker a little too early. Oh, we might be okay. Wow, we just barely made that out. Just barely. It's okay, we'll keep on rocking with Bane of the Trapped. Nope, Simplicity Strength. We'll keep working on this one. We're getting 0.5% per level on our main skill. Which is awesome. Pick that up. And we'll go back to town. We'll close up that rift. And before we even went into that rift, we were level 420 and we're about to be like 425. 426, even more. So there you go. We gained 6 Paragon levels in one rift. And I didn't even see how long that one took. That was not long. It was like a 7-minute time. And that's me looking at the clock right now. But yeah, like I said, there's all sorts of improvements that need to be made to this build. And you guys just saw my luck, right? Getting a bunch of shit that I've seen before that I don't need more of. Get rid of all that. Another Blind Faith. I don't need that. Girdle of Giants. I don't need that. Actually, you know what? I'll keep that just in case. Lamentation. I don't need that. Razor Struff. I don't need that. Rhymeheart. There it is. Thank God. There we go. So this is where the build could potentially get a lot better. We'll see how it fares here. I don't want to salvage it. Let's just finish off salvaging Furnace. I don't care. I have one of those. Warmonger. I don't care. Okay, so what's the difference between Rhymeheart and Ambo's Pride here? 2383, Strength, Vitality, and Life per hit, which I don't necessarily need. I do... Yeah, this is like not a very good rolled Rhymeheart. Let's re-roll this one. Let's see what happens. It's not very good. That's all I can say. Oh, I can't do it right now. But basically, and I'll probably put it on. I'll probably even use it for a little bit. But basically, so this is going to be a little bit better here. Yeah, I might even just rock and roll with it and then reforge it as I go. So the reason I take Rhymeheart, especially with Frostburn, is my cold skills deal extra damage and 50% chance to freeze enemies. And then I now have a 20% chance on hit to deal 10,000% weapon damage as cold to enemies that are frozen. Right? And so we're freezing enemies. We're going to be dealing 10,000%. So basically this is a 1 in 5 chance. 1 in 5 chance here. And then a 50% chance here. So basically 1 in 10. So we're essentially getting an extra 1,000% per hit. If you average it out, it's about 1,000% per hit of weapon damage. So that's essentially how this goes. I might spend a little bit of something on here. Get rid of cooldowns and put something else on here. I didn't even check it, but that's fine. Vitality, sure. Oops. I meant to check what it could be. 707 Vitality. What could it be? Oh, and then the other thing that I haven't found are these, the things that add in sockets to your weapons. I haven't found any of them. So that's why I try and roll. That's why none of my weapons have any sockets on them right now. Because Ambo's Pride and Dishonored Legacy, I don't really like rolling sockets onto weapons. I will if I have to. but I don't like having to do that. I'd much rather get those the gift or whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it adds a socket in. So that's basically a free primary stat. So now instead of having 4 primary stats like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You've got cold damage, 7% damage, 650 strength, 707 vitality, but I'll also have a socket on there once I can do that. But yeah, I'll probably hop into the next one and see my next rift and see how it goes. Now I don't need... Where are we here? Ambo's Pride. Oh yeah, see now I actually don't need to use Whirlwind, but I still will use Whirlwind for this foreseeable future. It's a very good skill to have. But I might honestly just change up my build right now here and see if I can put together a Savages set. See what the build looks like there. The thing about the sets and that kind of bothers me is that you could put on a set and you're like instantly Torment 16. You can farm everything. As soon as you get 6 pieces of the set, even if they're not very good, the set bonuses alone take you like way up here. And I don't particularly like that. I wish they would either bring up some of the other legendaries, because I'd love to be able to use this build, right? I'd love to be able to use my Legacy of Dreams build, but it's not quite good enough. Like, honestly, I wish they'd buff this up a little bit, and I think they already have. But the damage reduction could probably go up to 3%, and the damage dealt could probably get bumped up by another, whatever, 0.5% per thing, and obviously 1% per ancient. Whatever the case happens to be. But this is essentially how I like to rock out from here on. So that's cool. We finally found an upgrade. That's good. That is a damage upgrade, and it did provide us more sheet damage as well. So we're sitting at 765 versus 680 here. Like, that alone is a huge sheet damage upgrade, and that's without anything procced right now. So ideally, I'd like to get this up to about 1 million sheet damage. If you can get it, because everything else flows from there as well. But if you can get it to about 1 million sheet damage, I think you could probably Torment 16 all the way through. Now that's your farming build, and it's fun to play. You don't have to use your set. Your set is for what's pushing. That's what's going to push you your greater rifts. But your farming build, this is the farming build. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button, comment, subscribe. It's really great to see you guys all back. We're at 50 subscribers now, which is great. Thank you to all the new subs over the last couple weeks here. It's been pretty crazy around my life. Not a lot of free time for video games here. Next week I should be able to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully then I can start streaming a couple of days a week. Now that we've got this kind of sort of figured out here, I'll put out a few more videos without streaming, and then from there, all of my videos I'm going to be editing together from streams. That's how I would like to do it in the future. Again, not for every game, because there's some games that I only have on PC and I can't stream and run the game, and there's certain things we need to build into before I'm able to do that. But games like Diablo 3, I can stream Anvil now. Anvil looks like shit on my Xbox, but maybe I can get another Xbox at some point, maybe in the fall or something, just before Christmas. I can buy a new Xbox. Maybe I'll get a Switch in before then. Just depends on how much money I'm able to find in the next few months. I've got to reshingle my roof. I got to replace my hot water tank. That's, it's about $6,000, $5,000 right there for the two of those things. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. But like I said, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. Any build ideas, let me know if you want to see some different characters. I do apologize. I wanted to start a season character for you guys today, but that'll have to wait until the new season is officially out. Maybe I'll put out a video going over the updates for this next upcoming PTR and the next season and all that, and we'll talk about what's going to happen here. But like I said, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Links for the social medias and Discord and all that stuff will be found down below. Patreon down there, Instagram, Discord. And thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll catch you next time. Peace, YouTube.